of revenge here. Here's some Intrepids. In the meantime, just a ton of hyperspace artillery damage, bringing in a second wave of Intrepids, keeping the B5s busy. And down goes 2 Intrepids. Jan taking just out a whole fleet of Xerjel's ships, nonetheless losing 2 of his hyperspace artilleries. Ouch, both sides, ouch. And here comes the B5s getting harassed by the Federation here. Federation's taking damage here. Oddly enough, these Intrepids probably could do a little bit of pressure on this B5. In the meantime, a bit of resource trading here as down goes ships. Arash trying to pump out more Rians, and energy level 2 going up for Arash. Arash going to be looking to move into some later game ships here. I would be expecting a sphere here very shortly. In the meantime, Alternated going to make the Federation pay, forcing a decom on the mining expansion on the dilithium. Good shot here. Here comes the warp in, try to push things off, and the warp in getting nothing except, oh, it did get a little bit of weapons on this one. Going to help that here. A ship needing to really be cloaked here. In the meantime, some of these Intrepids coming in, going to find these guys a little bit of taking a lot of extra damage. And Alternate End needs to go ahead and cloak this guy and get him out of there. And at this point, I think these guys are getting kills out of here. Good micro on Alternate End. And the yellow here is Sergio taking a little bit of too many losses here. His Intrepids are taking way too much. And away go these Griffins as they are slowly decloaking away at just nothing. And out comes Xerjel with a little bit of extra support here. Still no cloak detect to speak of. And they are, Sergio losing his ships. And down almost 2-second cloak. Just, wow, these Griffins getting away with murder. Getting so much for kills here. Wow, and an oh, and there is the scout. So this guy is not getting away. Xerjel bringing up the cloak detect. Very, very much needed, and that is going to end up doing just a ton of help against these Romulans. And so in the meantime, up here you can see light green moving up on the Dominion force here. Jan and Arash going at it here. The B5s looking to take out some of these Borg ships, moving in a little bit of parameter going up here. But they are taking down the Borg, just taking out the constructors. That is going to end up hurting Jan a little bit. And down goes the perimeter, but these B5s are hanging on to the middle. 5 of them here. You can see that this Borg fleet just taking a ton of damage, losing a scout cube. Not going to want to deal with this, but they really probably could have. In the meantime, back up here, you can see that Alternate Ends Griffin here trying to make a run for it, but getting tagged by this scout. And down goes a nicely ranked up ship. In the meantime, the Borg moving forward with 5 dodecahedrons moving up on Alternate Ends base. Down goes a mining colony by the purple, but the Borg looking perhaps to get a free kill are going to find this constructor nice and tasty. One thing to watch out about with cloak races, though, not happening too much here, is that they will oftentimes decloak. They will present you a nice baiting target like a constructor, and you'll come after them, and down you'll go, and then they will decloak. So here comes the Griffins. Going to take a look at this Borg fleet. You can see, just watch how fast these Griffins are taking tons of damage. Not able to cloak out fast enough. They are going to end up. So the Griffins need to either kick off their special, try to get a little bit of something against these guys, but the Griffins taking a lot of damage. And here comes Jan, going to put some pressure, pinching the Borg ships in. The Borg are going to end up taking a lot of losses here, and Jan not going to let these guys go around. However, Xerjel coming up, the bottom team making a ton of play here, and Xerjel bringing up some additional fleets and trying to get a couple kills here. You can see a sphere somewhere being called for. Arash losing another dodecahedron and trying to get away as much as possible. The top team getting in with a nice little save on the teammate there. I can hear a little bit of something going off somewhere. And it's still over here. These Griffins chasing after these dodecahedrons. These Griffins are a little bit of disadvantage. They are medium range versus these Dodies are long range. Going to be able to shell this guy from afar. So this Griffin, wrong movement autonomy here, slowly making its way to its death unless it goes home, which it's doing. So in the meantime, bottom team feeling a little bit of frisky. However, Jan not giving up the middle position, and the middle position is getting just a ton of activity here. You can see Sutee not giving up his same fleet strategy, is now shelling the crap out of this Federation warpit, and you can just see this guy just taking a ton of damage here. Managing, quite frankly, taking a lot less damage than I would have thought, but down goes this Galaxy, not able to withstand this shelling from 7 Sangs. And so, Jan fielding a nice fleet of B5s, all 6 of them out here and active, able to take on the middle ground. This could be a very nice strategic move by the top team's part. Oh, wow, hyperspace artilleries. Wait, where the crap were these coming from? Wow, hyperspace just taking Xerjel's base and tagging it all by itself. Oh, wow. I wish I had caught that one. Jan, sneaky devil he is, moving those slow guys way in there and shelling the crap out of Xerjel's expansion. Just main. Xerjel going to be feeling that for a while. And really getting away with a little bit of murder there, Jan. And so Jan pressing his advantage, moving forward with the B5s and some torpedo platforms up, as well as backed up by a number of Borg ships and the Klingon, the Federation fleet coming forward, looking to pressure, going after the prototype. This guy needing to shell with his range, the B5s going after him, looking like a little bit of repair needed there, but they are going after, and here comes Xerjel, putting a little bit of extra pressure on, getting a kill down. I believe that was the prototype. The prototype is gone. In the middle, here comes the hyperspace, and we can see this in about 3, 4, 5 seconds here. This guy is going to be ready. Federation ship a little bit too happy. And look, there goes the 5. Down goes all of the Xerjel's rings, and boom. Not letting anything get away. These guys needing to get out of there, which is going to take a ton of damage. Managing to, wow, putting on phase plates, barely saving them. Good job by Xerjel to countering that just as much as possible. Oddly enough here, you can see Arash moving forward with his dodecahedrons and not doing... They are able to actually take on some of this. Federation moving forward. This one steam runner needs to either toggle or repair. Getting another B5 kill just about here in a second. Where is the Borg? A perimeter going up. And wow, the Fed's not able to get the kill. Looking to go after the hyperspace artillery. And they are going to end up... Here comes Sutee Sangs. Now... The Federation is going to be completely just shelled, and watch this Galaxy just go down nothing, and these dodecahedrons moving in on the Sangs. The Sangs going to go after and down goes these dodecahedrons. These guys are just getting shelled. The bottom team not getting concentrated enough firepower, and Jan going to put a perimeter on the midpoint. And this guy is, wow, top team getting a good position on the... But nothing to fear. Don't want the Federation to feel like they're too far in advance. Losing a shipyard out of it. The alternate in with his Griffin fleet, interestingly enough, not something I was expecting. This Griffin fleet needs to not worry about these platforms. Otherwise, they are going to end up